Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Man in motion here. It's Scannable on 2nd down. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
And this is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. One play action with Dart. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
All set to go now from the 35.
Eagles, 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He's making a bid for it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Straight ahead. Here's Barkley. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for a loss of yardage.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Hits him on the in route. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
Number 6, Devontae Smith. It's a gain of 13.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down.
Okay, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that draw.
Now on fourth down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. On first down, it's Scatterboo. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
And Scatterboo, the ball carrier. Cooper DeJean on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
Bernard on the tackle. A loss of 1. It's now third and 5.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing on third. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
The Giants are set to punt. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Look at all this time. And he's tackled for no gain. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. First and 10 now from the 46.
That's good for Eagles.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have second and 9 for their first play. They go to Barkley again. Escapes the defender. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Intended for number 8.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Throwing here, Hurts. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the gun on third down, Hurts finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He had all the distance and just enough accuracy to send it through. And they're on the board.
He had the distance dialed. The accuracy, maybe not so much. But from that distance, you could excuse being a little off one way or the other. The upright, it helped him there. And that really is all that matters.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
The 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Going right back to Scannaboo. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Jordan Stout on now to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
Taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 4.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
A 1-yard pickup brings up
Dart's looking at this 3rd and long. Good gain out past the 30. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
And the Giants
on 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Dart going to throw again. He puts some air under it deep down the left. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And that will bounce out of bounds. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Hurts on 1st down. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Hurts to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's going to run for it. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. It looked like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Giants take over now late in this first half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Throwing on 1st down, it's Dart. Taken in by Likely. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Second and 3 now. Dart out of the shotgun. Finds his man over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. On 1st down, here's Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo.
Complete to
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup.
Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout.
At the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back, third down coming up. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on the Bengals. And here's the Bengals wideout. He was absolutely electric. This one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Bengals are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's Jonathan Brooks. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Steelers are into the win column. They get the victory here in Week 3. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And here is the former Cardinal, Christian Kirk. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Niners move to 2-1. They get the victory here. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, not much offense to talk about. Just 1 field goal on the board. 3-0 the score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Stout all set to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock, sliding down with a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Jukes his way into space. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
23 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Here's Saquon. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Barkley. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. There's Darius Alexander in there to make that play.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He's going for it himself. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Running right, it's Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Elliott connects there, and that will add to their score.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Starting at the 10. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Driving forward with Scatterboo. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
We're working a couple of yards past the line. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
The 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
Going on 3rd. Here's Dart. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Collects this at the 35. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they bring him down around the 34.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hurts has him on the quick hitter. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Complete over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Complete to
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24.
They just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Hurts yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
A 41-yard attempt.
Elliott It connects there. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. From the gun, here's Dart. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mooney will go in motion left. Scatterboo now from the gun. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
To the left and hauled in by Likely. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. 5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on third down. Now Dart. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They'll come up on first and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants.
It's going to tuck it and run. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Running with Scatterboo. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
At the 15-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
It's Scatterboo on second down. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants, first down. First down and goal to go.
Line up the design keeper. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and goal at the Eagles' 3-yard line.
He keeps the option on second and goal. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal.
Pumped on the tackle. A loss of 6 yards brings up
desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First down, a run with Barkley. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
There's another carry for Barkley. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Third and just 2 to go. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Punt team on the field. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Giants offense all set to get started. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
Giants nothing.
All right, partner. It's only 1 extra point on the scoreboard, but come on. If you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on 2 there instead of just the extra point?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face. And, yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
Dart resetting here after the pick. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Dart setting in the throw here. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 4th and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That one's caught by Mooney. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
And the Giants first down.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Dart gonna throw again. He's running with it. And Dart's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop. They've got to keep moving quick here.
And the Giants first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Theo Johnson.
Offense to the line
A
fast.
gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Now an inside give to Johnson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Giants.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Dart out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Complete.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That one finds his man, Likely. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
And the Giants first down.
Dart's back to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. So after the incomplete pass. Here's 2nd and goal. Here goes Dart to the air. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Dart. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Giants cut the lead down to 10. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's a design look for Hurts. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And they're continuing to survive.